be spiritually or emotionally. So jumping straight into it. I'm sorry if I'm like looking here because I want to see myself in the viewfinder because I'm about to be stunning. This is the Kryolan TV paint stick. It's classic. I actually wanted to finesse my university into buying this for me. So we had, when I lived in my university town, we had a like costume makeup store that did, you know, all the spirit comb and like the actual like theatre makeup. And my university basically said that we can have for our third year, I think it was £120 budget for things like printing, more expensive like materials like special papers, because my degree was graphic arts and design. And so I made the argument that because a lot of my work was still quite graphic designy, but it was like graphic design with photography, and I was like doing conceptual like photo shoots at the time. Oh, these eyebrows are not looking the greatest they've ever looked, but that's okay. Fix them later. But yeah, I made the argument that I didn't need like the paper allowance and the printing, because like it wasn't like printing a gestation printing. It was like high quality photo paper, full quality prints and books, and of course we had to make multiple different types of books in some cases. Sometimes, you know, you do your printing and then something would go wrong in the binding process, so there was a good chance you would have to print your stuff more than once. So it was quite expensive for a lot of people who were doing that kind of thing for the graphic design and had to print like big posters and stuff like that. So yeah, I made the argument that I need like art, like this is my, like makeup is basically my art equipment at the minute, and it's very expensive, and would they please pay for it for me out of that budget? And I went to the head of like, not just the department, the school, to ask if he would allow them to do it for me, and I got multiple tutors to sign off on it. This is just white, it's Ben Nye, cream stick, just white. Any white cream will do. So yeah, I got them to approve it, and I was so happy. I bought so much makeup. A lot of it stage quality, like, you know, a Kryolan TV paint stick, or even this, which I bought. So it wasn't like, you know, going out makeup. Didn't hit up the beauty counters, unfortunately. But yeah, considering my tuition, I thought it was not an unreasonable request, and they agreed. Let's just blend out a little bit. So one of the reasons why I struggle, I think, with doing my eyes first is because these eyebrows are not, I'll fix them later. I think one of the reasons why I struggle doing my eyes first is before I learned how to do makeup, I learned how to paint. And painting is, well, the way I learned how to oil paint first. And I'm gonna have to get up 1 second. So yeah, I think one of the reasons why I struggle doing my eyes first, despite I can see why it's much more efficient, but it's because before I learned to do makeup, learned to paint, and I learned how to oil paint specifically. This powder I'm using is just, it's literally talc. It's like scented baby powder, but it's the same. And like, I don't mean to ruin this for people who want to spend like multiple pounds and dollars on setting powders, but a lot of the ingredient in those same powders and that kind of thing is literally talc. And fair enough for like a day, like just for every day. You might want something that's milled a little bit more finely. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I think I would want something that was milled a little bit more finely. But if you're wearing makeup that's this heavy, there is no point. You may as well just go for it and use the cheapest baby powder talc, because it's not going to make a difference with a face this heavy. It's super cheap. If you need to use a lot of it, you can. I'm pressing down really hard with my powder puff to try and tame these eyebrows. So what can happen with the eyebrows is, because a lot of makeup products are oil and water based, if you're using just glue stick to glue down your eyebrows like I do, which is a perfectly legitimate way, and I realise I do like Casper the Ghost right now, but don't worry, it needs to look insane before it looks good, and it will look good. Yeah, it basically just breaks down the glue a little bit. And there are multiple things you can do to avoid that and make it better. However, I didn't do any of those things. So it is what it is. And that's fine, because it's not about creating something absolutely flawlessly perfect. It's about feeling absolutely flawlessly perfect. And I guarantee you, I'm going to feel absolutely flawlessly perfect. So, this is a Body Shop bronzer. It's the Honey Bronze in 06, which is a very dark. But I do use this sometimes during the day, and I use it just as with a very light hand, and it looks just as good with half the effort and half the product of a slightly less intense bronzer. I'm using it on this huge fluffy brush because this isn't my contour, this is just my bronze. And the trick with that is your bronze should be warm toned and your contour should be cool toned, and you can definitely mix the two just makes you look warm and tan and healthy and beautiful. And I want to be both of those things at all times, especially in drag. The contour colour I'm using is just from a Mariam contour kit. Cheap and cheerful. So here's the thing. When doing contour, you can blend up, and that gives you a much more natural effect. Some hair is just escaped. So you can blend up, and that's going to give you a much more natural look overall. And then it depends how you want to, what kind of look you want, as to how you're going to cut or create the cheek. So I like to do a little bit more of an androgynous sort of look. So I do a sort of more severe line. If I was doing something more feminine, I would go like more of a circular thing. Very subtle differences in the face. What should we do next? Let's jump into eyes. Why not? Why not? Let's have some fun. I appreciate how bad my eyebrows look. You know what? No one's gonna notice in the end. Maybe, probably. Hopefully. This is it's an Decay palette. It's the Jean-Michel Basquiat. Oh god, that was a rubbish accent. It was the Jean-Michel Basquiat palette. I don't think they sell it anymore, because I got it when it was on clearance sale. Very, very pigmented. Super cute. So I'm going to start in the outer corner, and then blend out and figure out where I want the crease to be, how I want to pull the eye up. I think I'm going to pull it up quite far today. So, have you guys been doing anything creative? Have you done anything during this unprecedented time? I don't know. I heard that you shouldn't say. Apparently YouTube is doing something when it's detecting that word. So I don't know. Oh, okay, miss. I honestly love a blue eyeshadow. I think it's a crying shame that blue eyeshadow is not as accepted as it once was. It's just the most beautiful colour on everyone. I'm gonna biscuit for a biscuit and do an eyebrow. This is just another Body Shop product. It's an eyeliner. It was Christmas liner. Oh, okay. So this is happening. I love a deeper black eyebrow in drag. I just think it looks so beautiful and unnatural, and that is what I want. And the other reason for picking a black eyebrow today is because I did my eyebrows so bad. My underneath eyebrows covers all of those sins. I mean, she's arriving. She is the function and the moment. And she's arriving, she's here. So I'm gonna do more eyeshadow. Now that I'm comfortable with my placements and I've done a little brow, one thing I do is I always start with this eye because it's my harder eye. And by that I mean it's it's the eye that always turns out worse. So I feel like if I put a lot of effort into this eye and do this first, I can make the other one like a match super easy. So yeah, I'm just blending this up. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some powder to blend it into. What's on you? Nothing good. I'm going to put down, this is just a purple highlighter from Primark because I have no money, and that's fine. We love a queen with no funds. I'll just put that down as like the brow bone highlight, and then I'm going to blend back up into it, and I'm also going to redo this brow because I got it all over the brow, but that's fine because I still look amazing and unstoppable and legendary. So if you couldn't tell, Juno Birch is one of my favourite YouTubers. I just think she's brilliant. Just drag, and not even drag, like artistry. I think she's phenomenal and a phenomenal representation of what happens when we listen to different voices, people who are gender non-conforming and trans, and what their personal voices can bring to an art form and a community. And I think Juno Birch just is that in spades. Just stunning, legendary. Ooh, eyeballs. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to cut the crease with gold. This is a liquid gold, like pencil-y type thing. It's hard to describe. It's a Body Shop. It was Christmas this year. The Body Shop aren't owned by L'Oreal anymore, so shopping there is now like conscience-free. All of their products are like vegetarian and like cruelty-free. They've been cruelty-free forever. I've just realised I've been doing shadow. I'm probably doing it like this, and just you couldn't see anything, so I'm gonna do it like this from now on. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. And yeah, I know. So I've full disclosure. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was, but I have worked with the Body Shop in the past. Amazing company, amazing people, really good. Like vibes to this day, like love it there. Sorry, I'm just like breaking the concentration. Oh, gold. I love gold. Is that it's Austin Powers? But yeah, they're taking steps to make a lot of their products vegan because they have so many like iconic formulas, and a lot of those formulas have honey. And the problem with honey is it's a really great ingredient that supports think it's just somebody's individual choice if they're going to, if they're going to, you know, use honey and bee products. I personally think that they're fine and great, and they support the bees that need it. You know, the bees will make a lot more honey than they need, and it keeps the hives active and healthy. So why not, eh? But I know that a lot of people don't feel the same, and that's totally fine. Eyebrows coming off. Gross. Yeah, I mean, that's like totally fine to have a different opinion, but I know for my money, it just seems like that is the best way to look after such an important animal. We actually had, this is actually really funny, we had a bee swarm in our garden, maybe last week or the week before. It's hard to tell in lockdown. Everything, I think, I've actually been living the same Sunday since April. That's how it feels. So yeah. Yes, we had a bee swarm. I think what we think happened was a swarm got too big somewhere and split, and they had a new queen, and they were just trying to find a new place to hive, and they had picked, at least for a while, they picked our back garden, which is fabulous, fantastic. I love that for them. However, I think we realised that our garden wasn't the best environment for said creatures. Eyebrow struggle. This one's a lot worse than the other one, so this is like much more of a struggle. So yeah, we rang the local beekeeping society, and within about half an hour, a lovely gentleman who knew a lot about bees he came and shook it. Just fix that. Yeah, well, the gentleman who knew lots and lots about bees. He came, and it was honestly terrifying for us to watch. He stuck his hand in the swarm, like, and just grabbed the queen, and then put her in a special box, left it for 20 minutes, all the bees that were around her just went in the box, and then he was like, okay, they're all in, bye. And now they're enjoying, they're down the road, they're enjoying a lovely pampered bee life. They're going to lots of farms and lots of places to pollinate, and that's legendary and iconic for them. So they're like actively doing the environment good. They are feeding people, which I know isn't their job to feed us, but they are helping the British agriculture industry, which is so struggling with everything that's going on, and that's a legendary and iconic. These are some of the messiest breaths I've done in a long time. Look at how oatmeal-y. I'm gonna like gross. From a distance though, who is she? Up close, she leave? That's on period. I don't know, where did that even come from? I just adopted it. I don't know the origin of it. But I love it when people are just like, and it's the meme with the fingernails. It's like, that's on period. Oh, I hope that was. That's like, that was a massive spike on the audio recording. It's so funny. So I hope that your ears loved that. Fabulous. So, is anybody watching Drag Race? I was satisfied with season 12 was the most recent. I know so many at this point. It was only a month ago, and I already can't remember who won. But whoever the winner was, I was happy. Oh, of course, Miss. It's been long enough now that I can talk about it, and no one's going to be upset with me. I think if you're going to be upset with me over Drag Race spoilers, now is the time to just like the fracking. We don't discuss. So, Jada won. So the iconic, legendary legends jumped out of the judging panel, who normally do not have the legend hats on straight in any judging scenario, but this time they have the judging hats on, and they crowned the correct winner, which was of course Miss Jada Essence Hall, who was, in my opinion, the most well-rounded. And I'm going to go in with some controversial takes, I think. So if we're talking Drag Race, let's talk the top three. If Jada wouldn't have won, Crystal would be my next choice. Just that level of insanity and willingness to go there. Genius. Her lip sync performance in the finale, where she was a bird, so absolutely legendary and iconic. I can't deal with that. Like, just so good. Hello. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. This looks so weird with like no actual like liner. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And this is the thing. Gigi was very strong. She absolutely had her moments. She was super strong. I can't deny that at all, and I'm not saying anything against her. She absolutely deserved to be there in the top three. However, and you know there was a however, I felt my recording stopped automatically. So, Gigi good. I did feel that if Gigi was not the like sample size, tiny, skinny, mini tight zero, a lot of her costumes and outfits and looks, a lot of them rightly were looks, but a lot of them I feel would have been judged more harshly if she didn't have that tiny little figure to make them look more associated with fashion looks. Now yes, that is a hot, steamy take, I am aware. I'm citing specifically the Daphne costume, which I felt, with the exception of maybe that puffy sleeve, could have very easily been a Daphne from Scooby-Doo. there was a girl came out with a costume that she'd made herself. Whoops. I feel like it would have been judged more harshly. And I want to be clear, I'm not saying there was anything wrong with what she wore. I thought it was great, she looked great in it. It was a cool concept, I loved it for the purple runway. Very clever. I'm just pointing out that I felt that if someone else were to wear it, it would have been much more harshly judged. And that's my 2 cents on that. All Stars 5, oh, let's get into that. I'm living, I'm dying. It's so good. The stunts already. The stunt last episode that India pulled. That was ballsy, girl. And I will never, this is the thing as well. It's a TV show. It's reality TV. And if you are offended by someone pulling a stunt, it's just TV. It's just good TV. You know? My battery is going to die. I can see it flashing and I just charged it. So I'm not happy. When it stops, I'll charge it and continue the makeup look. Oh, I mean, oh, is she not writhing? Is she not here? Is she not gone? Do a little bit of just black underneath. Just draw out that guy. My pro tip as well. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I don't have any water in close proximity. But if you are doing just like a bedroom look tutorial, I honestly use Nazaru black face paint because it's so cheap and lasts forever. And if you use setting spray instead of a just water, if you use a setting spray, it works and lasts just like a regular eyeliner. Looks so good. Looks so good. So now I'm going to go over and deepen some of my contours, especially with the nose, not in the eye, because I like to blend the nose into the eye. Because it all works. It's all on the same level, really. Like, every part of your face is so connected. I think this is the difference, is you have to stop thinking, if you're thinking about it from an art perspective, everything is everything only looks the way it does in relation to everything else. So you can make multiple changes to different parts of the face to exaggerate things in different ways. So like creating this new crease, the reason why I wanted to leave my nose is because I'm going to blend my eye. The nose will naturally fall into the crease of your eye. And so I blended the contour of the nose into the new higher crease I've created. And that just seamlessly blends things a little bit more together, I feel. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Although this is not turning out the absolute best I've ever done my face, I'm still certainly looking beautiful and phenomenal and stunning. beards. Now, because I have a beard, I am going to blend into my beard. It's something I like to do. To give me like more of a jawline, even though I've got a beard, like cuts it for me on the regular, I can still put pigment in it and make it a little bit more snatched. Oh yes. I mean, just ignore the texture. One thing I really love about drag is it's a total space. It's a space where you can just be super conceited, and that's allowed. Like, where else can you be just an absolute monster and you get celebrated for it? And like, I know that sounds a little bit, honestly, the freedom to explore an entirely different part of yourself where you are the most confident and just feel the most beautiful you've ever felt is a truly liberating experience. And that's one of the reasons why I honestly believe everyone, doesn't matter who you are, everyone should try drag. It's the act of, and I've written the research papers about this. It's the act of transformation, and what that means for people. This is just my Primark highlighter palette. I got it for £2 because it was damaged, and it's legendary and iconic. Oh, because with highlight on, you get So, I just went to charge my camera, and while I went away to charge, I did a couple of things that would have been really boring for me to do on camera because I can't really speak through them. So there wouldn't really be any ASMR whispery jingles. One thing I did very clearly is I put a lot more eyeliner on. I did a little bit of contouring on my lips, and I thought that doing that was a little bit of a precision job, so I couldn't really talk through it. I'd put a little bit of white eyeliner on as well, just a little bit, and I put some mascara on. Again, all things that I think I would really struggle to speak through. So, we're quite near the end. This isn't my most technically beautiful, but you know, it's not bad. On the viewfinder it looks amazing. On an actual screen I bet it'll look terrible, but that's okay. Because it's not about how it actually looks, it's about how you feel with it on. And right now, oh, I'm feeling the function. I'm feeling like I am the one, truly. Oh, drag. So, a couple of things. I want stars. So, I'm going to find my eyeliner. And the other side of this little liner has a cute star stamp. And I'm going to place one on the top there. One underneath, yeah. And do the same on the other side. Whoops. Oh, okay. Again, I look phenomenal in the viewfinder. On the big screen, well, probably not. So I'm going to do some blush. I'm not gonna lie. I think the blush is my favorite part of makeup in general. I'm gonna do like a real strong 80s pink moment all the way up. All the way up. All the way onto the forehead. I want to look like the woman who your father avoided in the club when he met your mother in the 80s. Because she looked like a psychopath. And she probably was. But a psycho with a heart of gold. And a brick of gold. Because she's also very rich and powerful. And she had shoulder pads that touched her temples. Like a powerful business woman. Oh yes. Oh yes, she's here. I also like to do a little bit of blush on my nose. Because even though I'm crazy strong and powerful, I was also raised in the outback by kangaroos, and they taught me the power of cuteness and how disarming it can be, and then you kangaroo kick ears are very, very, very loud. And unfortunately, I can't record any earlier, or you would hear them scratching and screaming and screeching. I'll tell you what, let's do some lashes. Let's do some lashes for fun. Do I have any lashes? Is this lash container? Okay, it actually has lashes. That's good, that's good, that's good. I don't know what state these are in. I don't actually know when I used them last. I don't even think I used them on myself, which is fun and mildly horrifying. Okay, these are caked in, I think, green glitter. So I'm pretty sure I know the photo shoot I used them on. With a friend of mine. Let's put... I'm not going to glue them properly because I'm going to take them off in 5 seconds. Well, not 5 seconds, but you know. And there's still some glue on the lash band, so they'll adhere. No, they won't. I'm going to glue them on. I'll be kind. Put a little bit of lash glue out. It's not lash glue, it's liquid latex. Same thing. This will pull your eyelashes out. But you know, beauty's pain. So what are you gonna do? Let's see if it'll go on. Okay. Okay. Like without a lash, although that's, I'm not gonna lie, this eye, just put like an eye patch on it, because this eye, with a lash, it looks like it makes no difference, but it's losing about 10% of your vision on the upper end of your vision. Makes all the difference. Oh my gosh. Let's do a wig. Facial expression, just how much can I like do the Grinch face? Am I going to do a lash on the other side? No. I actually don't have a matching eyelash. So, apparently I lost an eyelash along the way. Sometimes the real friends are the eyelashes you lose along the way. That's on period. One sec. Wake time. I better have been in focus for this whole video. I'm gonna cry if I wasn't in focus. No, I think I was. What? I don't know. It's not. If I'm not, it's not like this was a particularly informative makeup tutorial of any kind. If it even was a tutorial, I don't think it was. Okay. Headphones are on. style it so badly. I'm not like a performing queen. So what I find is, I don't really care. Drag is just honestly, it's just a fun, like, creative outlet. For me, it's a fun way to practice makeup skills. Oh, hairs in my eyeballs. This wig is crusty. Oh my gosh, it desperately needs style. But that involves getting a steamer out. I don't know, I feel like it'd look better with my actual natural hair if I just like, oh yeah. And we did like 80s power movie moment. Oh yeah, cover up the bad eye. Just oh what? Okay. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me and just having a little chit chat while I did some makeup late at night. Now I'm going to immediately take it off because drag makeup feels absolutely terrible to wear. It's very beautiful. That makes you feel beautiful on the inside, but on the outside it feels awful. So I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. And I hope to do it again. I have a few more makeup ideas, one of which involves a very Juno Birch inspired blue face that I'm very excited about. And just like a boy makeup face that I do. Mine is a little bit different for two reasons. Having a beard and being very blonde and having like blonde eyelashes and eyebrows is a little bit of a unique barrier